one.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Felix Rodriguez, and I want you to take a moment and think about what mental health means to you. Is it moments of sadness or feeling overwhelmed? Have you or a loved one ever experienced moments of mental disorder? Well, according to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, 1 in 5 US adults experience mental illness each year. Think about that for a moment. Now, let's talk about what mental health is. The World Health Organization defines mental health as a state of mental well-being that enables people to cope with the stresses of life, realizes their abilities, learn well and work well, and contribute to their community. Common mental disorders include anxiety, depression, or post-traumatic stress disorder, which is PTSD for short. Now, one of the terms that sound most familiar to you is most likely anxiety. Anxiety disorders can cause distress and interfere with daily life. They are conditions where people experience excessive fear and worry, leading to behavioral health problems in the future. These symptoms are strong enough to cause distress and harm someone's ability to function properly. This graph provided by the CDC, or Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, shows the percentage of adults aged 18 and over who experience symptoms of anxiety in the past 2 weeks by symptom severity and age group in the United States in 2019. Notice the age group 18 to 29 is higher than the rest of the age groups, ranging from any severity to severe. Now second, depression. Depression is different from the usual mood swings and brief emotional reactions to daily problems. A person experiencing depression feels sad, irritable, or empty for most of the day. Other symptoms can include poor focus, feelings of guilt and low self-esteem, thoughts of death and suicide, and changes in appetite and weight. Now, an article entitled "Percentage of Adults in the United States Who Have Been Diagnosed with Depression in Their Lifetime in 2017 and 2023 by age," published by Preeti Vankar on November 29, 2023, shows a drastic change in all age groups between those years. Now finally, PTSD. Experiencing a very threatening or horrific event can cause PTSD. These symptoms include reliving the traumatic event through intrusive memories, thoughts, or flashbacks, and feeling constantly threatened. These symptoms last for at least a few weeks and can significantly affect one's daily life. Over here in this graph is a PTSD survey provided by the Single Care Team, which was updated most recently on February 7th in 2024, shows the percentages of the ages when the traumatic event happened. Now, within every graph that I had shown in the presentation today, a common factor between those graphs is the age group, which is early adulthood, 18 to 2019, was at its highest, which is something we need to be very concerned about. With all that being said, why is mental health so important? Well, mental health is important because it is crucial for our well-being. It affects the way we think, how we behave, and influences how we make choices. And having a good mental health leads to a fulfilling life and healthy relationships, which is why I bring to you today my campaign, the Society of Sound Mind. Our mission statement is to promote mental health awareness and support. We want to change the way people think about mental health and break the silence and stigma surrounding it. We do this by sharing information, offering support, and building a community of understanding. Now, Mental Health Awareness Month is upcoming in May, and I plan to launch this Facebook page on the very first day. It will start out by 3 posts of our campaign, which is what we stand for, defining mental health, and just a bit more information about this campaign. Each post will include a graphic that I have created using Canva as the application, and then there will be a post every day in May with facts about mental health that the general public may not be aware of. Then, towards the end of the month in May, we will host a fundraiser and invite community members of the Central Florida area in Orlando to donate or perhaps share their experiences. If there's anything I want you to take away from this, is to know that you are not alone. I encourage everyone to talk to someone and not internalize. There are resources out there to help create a sound mind in a very overwhelming life. If you don't feel comfortable talking to a medical professional, I advise to find a loved one, a family member or friend, because internalizing your emotions is detrimental to your mental health. And I assure you, it is the last thing that you want to do. Thank you for your time.